Yeah, welcome. I'm Bad Breaks. Yeah, we're just gonna talk a little bit what games we're looking forward to watch here until we start off with a Bucky or mode. Should you post a? You can post a in the chat the schedule. So how is everyone doing? Oh, I got some echo here.
Hey, sorry, I was muted. I was just practicing. I don't know, excited. It'd be fun, I hope. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. I'm gonna watch as many run I can. See if I get some sleep. Probably not.
We'll cover for you in America.
Yeah, the best of NES came from an idea like I think it was. I can hear my echo. I think I hear myself here. Is it good? Okay. It should be good now, I guess. So the best of NES was an idea that came up last year, early last year, to gather all the best players in the world because I'm obviously only play NES game and mostly watch NES streams. So when I try to look at ADDQ, I always only look at the NES games there. So I thought, why don't have a marathon with only NES games and the top runners? So that's where the idea come from. I can still hear. Wait a minute.
Do I sound echoey too?
No. Your sounds perfect, Fizzle.
Thank you.
As always, Fiesel.
All right.
Is it fixed?
Hey, Bad Breaks. This is
Yeah.
the Glory Hog.
Yeah, also got to go.
How long does it take? How long did it take you to put this together the first time, and then did it come together as easily the second time, or was it more work?
I think it was. I think it was more work for the first one because it was a new thing. So this year a lot of people knew about the marathon. So
And was it tough tracking down the world record holders? Did they come to you? Did you have to go after them?
the first year it was kind of rough to track all them down. It was me and Svenny that did most of the work contacting all the people there. So it was kind of hard because I tried to reach out to everyone on Twitch PM back then. So it was much easier this year. I kind of have most of the people on the Skype since last year also. So and also
Was there anybody?
submissions this year, so that did help out a lot.
Was there anybody who came out of retirement to race in Best of NES?
I don't know this year, but I know last year Koreshi was in there, and Kak was in there also. You don't see them stream a lot, so that was pretty cool.
Which particular block are you looking forward to the most?
Of course, I'm looking forward to the Mega Man block and the Ninja Gaiden Mario block. I think my biggest is the puzzle block there with Q-Bird, Klax, and Tetris. I really.
Yeah, that's different than last year. Well, we had Tetris last year, which was one of the most exciting parts of it. But adding Hubert this year and Klax.
Yeah. So what's up with you, Fiesel? You good?
I'm good.
Looking forward to this?
Sure am. I've been practicing Iron Sword. It was going terribly when I was streaming it yesterday, so I was grinding out a bunch of stuff this morning, and it's getting a lot better.
Yeah.
I got till Sunday. That's plenty of time to practice. It's like 1 a.m. Sunday. I can just do nothing but practice till then.
I think we fixed the issue now. Okay, now we're good here. I could hear myself all the time after with the delay, so it was kind of weird. I probably answered a couple of questions 2 times there.
Yeah, it's hard to talk when you hear a delayed version of your voice.
Yeah, it was kind of weird. Sorry if I did interrupt anything there. But... So 20 minutes left here.
Fiesel, there's a question from Jamalever in chat. In Iron Sword, can you get stuck if you buy the wrong stuff?
No, the only thing you need to buy is the fleece. If you accidentally wasted your money on something else, you can always go into caves and get gems. There's lots of gems you can get to afford that. And even without it, you can pick up like 4 extra lives, 5 extra lives, or something like that. So the only thing that would really screw me over would be losing the magic someplace. Like the glitch that lets you keep magic between levels. Because I don't actually know how to get the magics that I don't get in the any percent run.
They should just give you the magic. You're Fiesel.
I should just give me the magic.
Yeah. I want the magic. And then you get it.
Right, there you go. That won't
There's another
happen.
question about there's no Castlevania 2 this year.
No Castlevania 2 this year. I think it's a pretty... I know last year we had a race of that, but I think we ended up to let them have a password actually, because it was so hard to race because of the...
Yeah. If you want to see people getting hit by blobs, watch Zelda 2.
Yeah, that's a better choice, I think. But yeah, we
Hey,
we don't have
what's
that.
up?
And oh, yo, what's up, Duckfish?
Yeah, we did that. We did do the password last year to get past the farming section
Yeah.
because it's too random.
How are you, Duckfist?
I'm doing pretty good. I've got the day off, ready for some best of the Nintendo Entertainment System.
Yeah, I think we probably cover most of the games that you played in your childhood here this time. I think you have over 145 games.
Wow.
With the whereas the bonus stream this year is gonna be it's called the worst of NES, so kind of put all the worst games there.
Yeah,
Dig Shake wants to know how many new games are there.
I mean, new games.
Are they the same amount as last year, or do we have additional games?
I
this year?
think we had 116 last year, so it's about 25 more games, 25, 30 more games this year.
Wow.
And there's a lot of strange stuff in addition to the games that people think of when they think of Nintendo. Like I guess you said, childhood favorites. Some people must have had a twisted childhood, but
Yeah.
there's some crazy
Right.
stuff in here. But it's kind of cool to get a good breadth of everything like on the spectrum from great to relatively unknown, but all really good speed games and runners. Just to top it
Yep.
off.
The Big 20 race, I think, had a lot to do with that because there's a whole bunch of games that now lots of people know how to run got a lot of speedrun development over the last year. Like I'm looking at Ninja Crusaders and,
Rocky
stuff like
Bullwinkle.
Rocky and Bullwinkle. Yeah, it's obviously.
Yeah, the NES community has been really good about that. Just everyone kind of just tends towards these new games. A game comes out and everybody wants to, or it doesn't really come out. Somebody plays it, it looks cool, and then everybody wants to play it. And you get these big movements towards just crazy games that nobody touched. For speedrun has been around for years, and then suddenly we get to see all these really cool things pop up and a really nice variety of stuff.
Yeah,
And then the
it's really-
person who's had world record for 10 years has to come out of retirement to get it back.
We see also in the Big 20 race when you pick one of those obscure game that no one knows, like 30 people have to learn it. So 30 new people learning the game, and like it's so easy to find new stuff when so many people are practicing for like new strats and glitches and stuff. So I really like how all the people like practicing, finding new stuff, new strats. It's really good.
Yeah, the NES
That
community
versus
is
Sonic
pretty
Icarus.
unique in that respect. I mean, it's one of the few communities dedicated to a platform. Like I can't actually think of any other. I guess in general, like classic Sega kind of has its community. I definitely saw that when attending ESA. Like Master System and Genesis has a pretty tight knit group as well. So just something about the retro consoles from the late '80s it just pulls people together, and everyone's just really excited to just play games on these consoles. Doesn't matter what they are. So I see Best of NES as kind of a celebration of that for specifically the NES, and it's cool to see everybody just kind of support each other and show off a bunch of awesome games. So
You're right, though. It does seem like people who play on the NES, there's more people who play on the NES that only play on the NES than on other consoles. Like there's people that play SNES, but they'll also play NES and N64 and newer stuff. But people who play on the NES tend to stick with it.
yeah, and
Yeah.
they'll support other people just for playing the NES. I don't know what this game is, but it's NES, and
Yep.
I know you play NES games. Let's check it out. So
Yeah, and also Best of NES is we also have a team on the Twitch, so people are wondering if it's only the top runners that can join there, but we said as long as you stream a lot of NES, you are welcome to join the team. So it's referring to Best of NES. It's not necessarily the best runners on the NES. It's more like the best of the people in the world playing NES games. Oh wait.
Yep. Well, you know what's a really good idea that I just had? Somebody should try to beat all of the NES games. Like, should just sit down and just try to beat all of them.
Oh,
That
like
would
a
be
NES,
really
NES
cool.
Mania or something?
Yeah.
nah,
Just like
impossible.
that.
Nobody's that crazy.
Yeah, you're right. Nobody would be crazy enough to do that.
That would take years.
TMR.
Yeah. So what do we have left? In 13 minutes. What are we gonna talk about, guys?
Nintendo games?
Yeah, let's talk about some Nintendo games. Yeah, I already said. Oh, I can hear myself again.
It's fixed. It sounds like.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the Tetris. I think the Tetris Kitaru is. It's so impressive to watch those guys. Such a high skill level. It takes like 5 to 10 years to get that good. Playing that game at least every day. So.
Yeah, it doesn't have the perks of modern Tetris games either. It's very, very classic, original Tetris too. So that'll be really interesting to see. I know the NES Tetris has had a lot of like score competition. It's been kind of the primary platform for score for like decades.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that block, the puzzle block there. So. You, Duckfist?
Tetris and Donkey Kong.
Well, let's see. I'm definitely excited to see the Cryon Conquest, the most marathon unfriendly game. Just the Mega Man block is going to be amazing, of course. So I'm just super biased here. I'm picking out my speed games, but and there's just some other strange stuff. I like to see, you know, even though it's the NES, we see tons of RPGs too. So there's no like, it's not just like platformers, which is something that people might just immediately think of when they think of NES. You know, we have the puzzle block. There's a lot of really cool RPGs. I'm excited to see some Dragon Warrior games. That'll be really fun.
Yeah, and also this year we accepted the games from the Famicom also, from the Japanese NES console. So we see, I think we're gonna see a lot of games that people haven't seen before.
Yeah, we're gonna have Sweet Home on Halloween night.
Sweet Home, yeah, Halloween.
Ooh,
like
good timing.
A week of Garfield was also only released for Famicom.
Also, the scariest game in the marathon, Treasure Master.
Oh, I thought you were meaning Jumi Penguin there.
Right.
I can't wait to see Mecha get a second shot at this year.
Spartan X2, is that Famicom only, or did that have a US release?
Nope, that's Famicom only.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a lot of non-platformer games in this. I'm just looking down the list. I see Maniac Mansion. I see Cobra Triangle here. Marble Madness. Deadly Towers. Lots of good stuff. Oh man, Deadly Towers.
Any game you looking forward to, Glory Hog?
Yeah, there's quite a few. I love watching gimmick runs. Those are some of the most impressive speed runs that I see. I'm curious to see what Yogi does with Ultima 3 with this 30-minute estimate. That should be fun to watch. And then, of course, the Mega Man block and the Ninja Gaiden blocks are going to be insane.
I like that we have this de-Tysonator block, like like an hour and a half devoted to de-Tysonator, and this guy's a total showman and just loves Nintendo and really, really excited, just a really excited person, and just makes it a good time. So I'll be happy for that. Just follow it up with the Mike Tyson's Punch Out as well. Big race there, so that'll be really cool.
His run last year was like the most memorable. De-Tysonator beating Mike Tyson blindfolded and then simulating the exercising, chasing after the bike with his buddy.
It was first try also. First try.
Yes.
So, the cool thing with the de-Tysonator show is 1.5 hours, and the only one that knows what's going to be in there is me, I think, and him. Maybe Dexter knows. I think Dexter knows this.
He does some cool things with games. He does some Battletoad stuff that's crazy. His blindfolded Mike Tyson stuff is just insane, and he's super fun to watch too, like you said.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see what he's gonna do there, because I have kind of the idea what he's gonna do. So looking forward to that.
I particularly like this start to the marathon. We have Bucky O'Hare, just a really notoriously awesome game. You know, great Konami platformer on hard mode, no less. Followed by a week of Garfield. It's just like the most ridiculous like set of 2 games to start the marathon with. It's going to be great.
Right, and then Monster Party is a pretty strange game as well. So we'll see. And then Secret Ties, a game that I think lots of people haven't heard of, but will probably really like once they see it. So that's quite a weird variety.
Yeah, Spiriax played that at ESA, and I think it went pretty well. But yeah, that'll be nice to see. And Star Tropics is always a solid
Yeah.
choice. So it's just, I like how just the beginning of the marathon, just kind of this back and forth between, it's just jumping across the spectrum of games for the NES. Before it starts to break out into, these set blocks of games.
And a lot of Infested Rich early on.
A lot of Infested Ridge. I think it has like 9 games or something. 8, 9 games.
Yeah, he's got
Yeah, he was-
like 6, like almost in a row, like at the beginning here.
Yeah, he's really good at games. That's why he has so many games in here.
Oh yeah,
It's-
and good at really hard games.
yeah, really good gamer.
Adventure Island 3, I was watching him when he first picked that up, and just watching him over a week play that game and just the time go down was so impressive, and not an easy game.
And we have Battle Kid. I mean, that's not a game to take lightly at all either. Ninja Gaiden.
Yeah.
I mean, he's pretty much the best of NES. Fits right in.
Battle Kid took me 14 hours to beat blind. So,
That was a fun
well,
race.
well, I don't say I'm good at games, but I'm decent at games. But it
You're
still
good at
took
games.
Took me
Beat
14
Battle
hours.
Kid, you're good at games. Straight.
And I'm looking forward to the White Hat and Extra Guy and those guys playing those lesser known, quote unquote worst of NES games. I think speedrunning is such a cool thing because it can make even the worst game fun. And they take these games that are terrible but make them look fun to do.
Strider.
Some still don't look fun, but most of them do.
This is the most fun Hudson Hawk will ever be. You try to play it, you won't have the same experience or anything close to it.
Okay, so we got 6 minutes left here until we gonna hand it over to Callum. So the bucket game, the hard mode, wasn't that some kind of copy protection first? Like,
Yeah, that's right. I guess apparently if it detected that you had some kind of a pirated ROM or something, I don't know exactly how copy protection works on the hardware level, but yeah, that was the intention. It turns on this hard mode that you just die in one hit from everything.
Yeah.
Fortunately, the game is it's very checkpoint heavy. Basically, every screen is a checkpoint, and I think that even includes game overs. So you don't really take a huge punishment for that. But the game itself is extremely hard, anyways. I mean, normally you have this huge life bar, and you can take like 20 hits, and it's still tough. So, but they allow you to access this sort of copy protection hard mode game by I think it's like a password or something you type in hard. So it's kind of started as like almost a joke, I guess, just because of how insane the idea was, but it actually evolved into something pretty competitive. So,
Yeah.
and Callum Ball's been playing it for I've heard him for the past maybe year and a half playing this game when I first saw it, I think. So that'll be a really good way to kick off the marathon here in a few minutes.
there's many big players has done the hard mode there. I think I remember Mecha Richter was doing it first time I saw it.
Yep.
Then
Garrison, those are big ones.
Garrison and Cypher has also
Yep.
been at it.
Mhm.
And then Kellen Bell just came and crushed the game, I guess.
Yeah, I remember. I think it was AGDQ 2014. Cypher debuted it. Was that AGDQ 2014? Something like that, a couple of years ago. But Callum's been putting a lot of work into it. I mean, I've seen his runs for a long time, so that'll be a really cool, strong beginning here. Complemented with Week of Garfield, of course. And I like how Cool Kid has this Strider here. It's basically Cool Kid with friends, so it's like he's hosting this Strider gathering of some kind.
Yeah, let's see what that is. Okay, 5 minutes left. I like to thank all the runners that signed up for this. It's because of this is happening, so we're really excited to get so many submissions in this year.
Yeah, and then all the gamers out there promoting it, and everybody put the banner on their stream and was promoting it, and people were talking about it and getting it really hyped up.
So we should start set up here. I think everything is set up, so we're just gonna do a little bit talking here and kick this thing off.
All right, I'll spam some tweets, get us rolling here. What is it, 3 minutes left?
3 minutes left.
No Dragon Slayer speedrun this year.
No Dragon Slayer, that's... I think I tried to contact him last year. I can't remember who it was that had that record. That's a game that's faster on PAL also.
And Havoc wants to know if League of Legends will be in the bonus stream.
Yes.
Sure, of course.
3 more
the bonus
days.
stream is on Wednesday.
Yeah, we're gonna play League of Legends until next week, from Tuesday to Saturday. No, we're not. We are not playing that game.
I don't have enough low-cut tops.
I don't even know what I know what it is. I know it's called League of Legends, but I don't know. I don't even know what it is.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the League of Legends NES demake, and then I'll get on that train.
Well, then I would know what it is.
Then I'd be interested. All right. Well, we got a bunch of people who showed up already.
Yeah. Thanks
Looks good.
for showing up here. Hope we can
Up 3 people just left when you said that.
make a good
Uh-oh.
show.
Oh, this is popular now? I'm out.
So why was ninjas the theme of the first night? I noticed we have Ninja Crusaders, Ninja Gaiden, Ninja Turtles. Then we've got Zen the Intergalactic Ninja, Kid Nicky, Karate Kid, which is, all sort of related.
I guess the ninja names look good together. That's about it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, here, 1 minute left here, so I'm pretty hyped about this. I've been kind of nervous the whole week here, so it's gonna be really nice to get this going.
Just feed that NES games right into my brain, please.
All right. And let's just add some happy trees over here. That's good.
And
Maybe
I
a
just
little
want to
more
add...
color.
Almighty
add-
tree.
I just want to add to the chat, make sure you follow all these runners. They're all amazing streamers, really entertaining. Everyone deserves a follow if you like NES games.
Yeah, and here we go. Have fun, everyone. Good luck to the runners.